What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne.
I'm Mrs. Wayne.
And thanks for joining us in another video. Today, we're going to be doing a quick test drive of the Mercedes-AMG GLC 63S 4MATIC Plus Coupe.
It's a total mouthful.
Yes, that is a mouthful. We've already done a full technical review on this car, and if that's posted, be sure to check that out. But so far, my impressions on this car are extremely positive. It seems to be really comfortable for what it is, especially being an AMG performance car. So now that we've been on the road for a little bit, we've gotten to know the car, we filmed a technical review. You should tell me, what are your impressions on this car?
My first impressions is that I love it. To be honest with you, I was not a fan of the crossover look because it looks like a miniature SUV stuck into a car. However, I like it.
I think they did well on the lines. It's not raked back too much, and it seems proportional at the same time.
It does. It does. Being that it is a SUV version of the C-Class, I like the fact that I still get the SUV in a car. I personally like my SUVs a little bit taller, but then it would be an SUV, right? It'd be
a full-blown out SUV.
Exactly. Yeah. However, I get all the amenities in this. It's very spacious. The seats are very comfortable.
Yeah, they are phenomenal. 14-way adjustable, and of course you get that 3 levels of heating and cooling, and then the sideball string you always like to mention.
Yeah, I like that.
So let's talk about some of the performance aspects. After all, this is an AMG model. So powering this vehicle is a 4-liter bi-turbo V8 producing 503 horsepower.
It's a whole lot.
That is a whole lot.
It's a whole lot. You will not see me driving this car and carrying kids in the back.
You can carry kids in the back. That's the exciting part about it.
Not in the AMG.
No matter what it is. Well, actually, you know, the transmission is a lot smoother than it was in the previous generation vehicles. This one has the AMG Speed Shift 9-speed automatic transmission, and it's just silky smooth. Now, I know a lot of people might have AMGs from previous years, and if you've driven those with the 7-speed speed shift transmission, you know it could be a little bit jerky, but Mercedes really nailed it down with this transmission in this model. It's silky smooth, and of course you could switch it into manual mode if you want, and shift manually via the shift paddles behind the steering wheel.
It is relatively smooth for an AMG versus the other AMGs that I have ridden in before. So I do like that aspect about it. You know, I feel as if in this model, they didn't overdo it with wood grain and Alcantara.
Right.
It's not overdone. I feel like I still have the sporty classiness.
Is it the aluminum trim that does it for you?
I think it does.
Yeah.
It's just enough.
It's just enough, huh?
It's just enough.
This is a car that can wear several hats. For instance, it's been a relatively smooth ride, and that's because we've been cruising in comfort mode. But if we knock it down to Sport Plus mode,
let me hold on.
using AMG Dynamic Select, and then go ahead and hit the manual button so we can shift manually. That power is right there. I mean, that is amazing. And the burbles of that AMG Performance exhaust system is phenomenal. This car is quick. I mean, it's relatively small with that huge motor, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. And remember, a few weeks ago, we were in the Bentley, and we mentioned how the Bentley Super Sports has a 0 to 60 time of 3.7 seconds. Right. A car with 700 horsepower has the same 0 to 60 time as this SUV from Mercedes.
What I do like is that I can change to different modes. So I feel like I would need the sport mode when I'm on the interstate, trying to bypass people here in Georgia. If you guys know the traffic, that would be amazing. Amazing.
It is amazing. Let's do another quick pull here.
I'm gonna do a pull.
Oh my goodness. This car sounds so crazy, and that transmission, bam, bam, bam. Remember how I said it was smooth and no jerking? That was crazy.
No whiplash.
No whiplash, huh? All right, so we're at a stoplight. So let's talk about some of the cargo storage, cargo and storage capacity. It's pretty good for what this car is, Isha. What do you think about that?
I was very shocked when the seats could go down.
Yeah, when the seats flip down.
Yeah. I was shocked of how much space it already has back there, and including the extra storage space.
Yeah. So you get a total of 50 cubic feet of storage with the rear seats down, and you know, that's plenty enough. You could easily take this car on a road trip if you wanted to.
Right. I was very satisfied, not only with the amount of space that's already back there, but the amount of space that is in the trunk. It doesn't seem like all of that is in here, but it is. It is.
The looks can be deceiving. It seems like the rear storage area is a lot larger than it looks.
And it's compacted. Like, the car isn't long, so it's not like, oh, well, there's the trunk space. Like,
It all blends in nicely together. It's very smooth. And sitting in the rear seats, it's actually pretty spacious. I'm about 5'11" or 6 foot or so, and there was actually more headroom than I thought there would be. I thought I'd kind of be like crouching down, but no, it seems to be fairly spacious.
It's very, very comfortable back there. I sat back there and I said, ooh, you know, it's very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. I feel like the seats that the front seats are also translated to the back. It's like they didn't, you know, go half on it in the back because it's the back seats.
Yeah, the front seats look just as nice as they do in the back, and vice versa. So it seems like no expense was spared as far as the use of leather and high quality materials.
I am a fan of the outside look, because before I did mention that I wasn't a fan of the crossovers, but I like the curvature, the rounded look. I'm kind of more of an egg car look person. I don't really like boxiness, so this fits my standards.
Good. So I'm gonna switch out of Sport Plus, and we're gonna go back.
Do one more pull.
One more pull.
One more pull. Hold on.
All right. Let me downshift.
Hold on. Go.
This car is crazy quick. You're gonna get me in trouble. That's the last quick pull we're doing.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna use AMG Dynamic Select and switch back to comfort mode, and that just shows you how versatile this car is, because if you feel the suspension, you can tell there was a drastic change. When we were in Sport Plus, you could feel every bump in the road.
Correct.
Now it's silky smooth. I really like that about this car. All right, so we talked about how powerful this car is. 503 horsepower, 516 pound-foot of torque. We talked about how it could be used for daily driving because it's extremely comfortable, and even road trips because there's plenty of storage. Do you have any closing thoughts on this?
I like this car. I would definitely say if you want a crossover, this would be the car to get. And if you want something with some space, some power, a daily driver, road trip car, this would be it.
It is an extremely powerful car.
You get all the luxury that you need. It's good.
I think 503 horsepower is a little more than good. This car is crazy. It's insane. So as far as performance goes, this car is a major win. Comfortability, daily driver use, it checks all the boxes that you need. So with that being said, we're gonna leave it off here. We're not gonna do any more quick pulls. Isha wants to do another one, but I think we've had enough for today. That's enough fun for today. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
All right, see you.